to see you. That's a very intense clip.
It's really intense.
Very.
I'm afraid for his life.
I'm afraid for you. Are you a very argumentative person?
I mean, not normally, but apparently
Yes, I think you are. Yes, I think you are a very argumentative person.
Sometimes.
Yes, I can see it. Well, just calm down.
I'm just kidding.
No. I kind of turned me on a little bit.
Really?
Yeah, but I'm a very strange little sort of perverty man. That's an interesting name, Brit. Are you British?
No, it's Norwegian. My grandmother was Norwegian.
Really? Have you ever been to Norway?
I've never been.
Oh, it's amazing. I believe I've never been either, but
Neither of us have ever been.
Never been to Norway. That's another thing we have in common.
We should date.
That would be tricky.
Oh.
Yeah.
We should not date.
Well, I never said it was impossible. I just said it would be tricky. It's a joke. It's a joke, honey. It's a joke. It's a joke. I like your top. It's quite Resident Evil-ish.
It is. I wore it in honor of that.
Really? Are you a big fan of the zombies?
I've never seen it.
Never seen it?
No.
I've never seen one single Resident Evil movie either.
You haven't?
No.
It sounded earlier like you were very familiar with Mila Jovovich.
She's been on the show.
She has?
She's been on the show, yeah. She's terribly nice.
Yeah?
I believe.
Are you dating her too?
What do you mean dating her? Like dating her and two rabbits?
Yeah.
Do you have pets? Do you have rabbits? Is that what it is?
No, I've never had a pet.
Never? Ever?
I can't even take care of myself. I can't be responsible.
Really? Why can't you take care of yourself? What's wrong?
I'm sort of a mess, you know? Like suitcases, dirty clothes, just it's a disaster.
Are you a hobo?
I'm a little bit of a hobo.
Really?
Yeah.
So you don't live in any one place? You travel from town to town solving crimes and getting...
I'm sort of a vagabond, yeah.
Really?
Train hopping, eating out of dumpsters, the works.
I don't think we can date.
You don't think so?
No, I gotta be here.
But it could just be like a fetish thing for a while. Just,
What?
Just sort of freakish, you know?
Yeah, okay, I'm in. Yeah, okay, I'll do it. Yeah. If it's just a fetish thing, that's fine. Where are you from then? Not Norway.
No, Chicago.
Oh, that's much closer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still cold.
It's cold, but I don't think it's as cold as Norway. Really? Well, maybe, I don't know. I think Chicago gets cold.
It's freezing.
Do you enjoy the hot dogs there?
I've never
had a hot dog in Chicago? No, I have.
Yeah?
Yeah.
At a Cubs game or something?
No.
No.
No, behave. No, at that store. You know that famous place where you get the hot dogs?
Isn't that Pink's and isn't that here?
Oh, yeah, there is. That's right. I'm getting it mixed up. It's Pink's and it's in Los Angeles. Yeah. Are you a vegetarian?
I am.
I knew you were.
I know.
I can tell.
How could you tell?
You smell a little bit.
I do.
No.
I kind of do.
Yeah, a little bit. You smell a little bit like produce. Yeah. You are a vegetarian?
I am, yeah.
What kind of vegetables do you enjoy?
I love cauliflower.
Me too.
What's your favorite vegetable?
Cauliflower.
No, it's not really.
Why are you even saying that to me?
I don't feel that it is.
It's one of them.
It's too bland for you. You'd like something spicy.
Like a pepper, maybe, is what you're saying to me?
Yeah, like maybe an eggplant. I feel like you're more like an eggplant.
An eggplant? Yeah, I enjoy eggplant, but I think I like, I like cauliflower with cheesy sauce.
But see, that's cheating. I mean, that's not really.
What do you mean cheating? Well, I didn't know there were rules.
I mean, yeah, it has to be just the vegetable with maybe a little bit of salt, maybe olive oil, but the plain vegetable. Like which one?
Well, then I'm out.
Then you're out.
Yeah. Then I'm going back to bacon and pulled pork. Yeah, I said it. Pulled pork. No. How long have you been a vegetarian?
For 4 years, but sometimes I lapse if I meet a really amazing cheeseburger. I've been known to lapse.
Well, cheeseburgers are rarely vegetarian. Why did you smell your finger there? Is that a reassuring thing?
I wanted to make sure I didn't smell from earlier.
You don't smell. You don't smell at all. A little bit. You only smell a little bit. You should have your own line of perfumes. A lot of the celebrities do that.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah. You could be slightly vegetable. That kind of
like just a little waft of like broccoli?
Yeah. It's just like, a little broccoli waft.
Little broccoli
waft, yeah. I can do it. No, listen.
Where are you going to go with that?
It was a fart joke. So, tell me about the movie then.
The movie is Richard Gere plays this hedge fund manager extraordinaire.
Great.
Tons
We're out of
money.
time.
We're out of time? Sex, drugs, rock and roll, no rock and roll, but intrigue.
Richard Gere's good, isn't he?
And lots of money. He's amazing in this.
Yeah, no, he's a pretty good actor.
He's stunning in this film.
Pretty good.
Pretty good?
Yeah, no, he's actually very good.
I think he's incredible.
Really?
Yeah.
Is he a vegetarian?
I mean, I spent an hour yelling at him in the park. Is he? We'll have to ask him.
No, he ain't coming here.
He's not? Why do you think so?
I said some things.
You did? What did he say?
Yeah, you don't want to know.
I don't want to know.
This is an urban legend, that kind of... Yeah.
What's the legend?
No, it's a dumb thing. It's not true. I just kind of joked around with it a little bit, you know.
Will you tell me after?
I'll tell you now.
Okay.
I have to tell you in the form of mime.
Okay. Does it have to do with rabbits? Smaller than a rabbit? A guinea pig? Smaller than a guinea pig? A mouse? In the mouse family?
There's a mouse family?
I mean...
No, it's a stupid, dumb thing. I wish I'd never done it. It's a dumb thing. It's not true. I don't know why I was perpetuating that crap. It's ridiculous.
Okay.
Yeah.
What
Anyway, we really are out of time. So, do you want an apple or some sugar?
Sugar.
Do you want an apple and sugar?
No, just sugar.
Okay. Do you want the entire dish? This is really sugar.
Yeah.
Do you want all of it?
Yeah.
Well, I must warn you, I got meat on it earlier.
I'll take it.
Then my work here is done. Brit Marling, everybody, we'll be right back. Brit Marling, everybody, Brit Marling. Hello, Brit.
Hello?
You look great.
You think so?
Yeah, I do. I love your outfit. It's a bit naughty looking.
You think it's naughty?
Yeah, a little
I
bit
was
naughty.
trying to be very conservative.
It kind of looks conservative, but sort of naughty librarian conservative. Like, oh, I'll just get you a Dickens.
Oh, my goodness.
No.
You know, I have a confession to make.
Is it dirty?
It's a little dirty. I raided your wig cabinet back there, and I tried on all of the wigs.
I wish you wouldn't tell everyone I have a wig cabinet. Really? I have a wig? I used to wear wigs. We used to do sketches. I haven't done one in a while. I should do that.
The Martha Washington one is interesting. What do you get up to in the Martha Washington wig?
It's a thing I usually do when Howie Mandela's here, but it's just for us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wear the wig. He looks me in the eye. It's like, do they tell you to look me in the eye too? Did they tell that you to do?
Nobody told me that.
Yeah.
Nobody told me that.
But you're doing it anyway.
I'm doing all right, right?
Oh, yeah.
Would you like it better if I look?
Any way you want to do it, I'm good. Did you write this movie?
I co-wrote it with Zal, who directed it. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's it about? Escaping from a train dog?
It's about a girl who's a corporate spy who infiltrates this group of anarchists.
What?
So it's like a modern Clarice Starling kind of thing.
Really? Like, do you hear the lambs, Clarice, and all that kind
A
of
little
stuff?
like that, but corporate espionage instead of the FBI.
But is there, like, serial killers and put the lotion in the basket and all that stuff?
There's not quite like that, but there is a very charismatic group of anarchists, and
What do anarchists do? Do they have, like, I mean, they're real, right?
they're totally real.
What do they do?
In fact, Zal and I spent a summer sort of on the road traveling and living with direct action groups and anarchists and learned to train hop and dumpster dive.
It's not just hobos?
Live in squats. No.
What?
They're living off the grid of capitalism. It's sort of like living,
right.
turning the waste of this culture into abundance kind of thing.
So they probably don't watch this show.
I don't know. You're kind of an anarchist. I think they totally watch
No,
your
but
show.
I'm on CBS. I mean, no anarchist in the world goes, oh, it's time for CBS. No one says that. Or do they?
I'll have to ask them.
Right. Well, can you call them? Do they have a phone?
Do you have a phone? No, we'll call them later. We'll call them after.
Yeah, the anarchists can't have phones, do they? Don't they use owls? Oh, it's Harry Potter. You know what I mean?
Carrier pigeon.
Yeah. Do you like Harry Potter?
I do.
It's a little bit Harry Potter, your outfit, actually. Yeah, it's a little bit Hogwarts. I like it, yeah.
Like, am I one of the students or am I one of the teachers?
Oh, definitely one of the teachers.
Okay. I'll take that.
Yeah, no, it's good. Oh, man. Oh, things just got much creepier, didn't it? I didn't mean that. It just looks great. Do you like Harry Potter?
I do, yeah.
Are you a Gryffindor?
Which one are they again?
That's Harry Potter's one, the Gryffindor.
So the good guys.
Yeah, they're all good guys except for the Slytherins, but they're kind of good. Some of them are not bad. You know, some of them are very...
I always kind of like the bad guys. I bet I would like the Slytherins best.
Then it's time for you to leave.
You think so?
No, not at all. Did you see... now, books or movies then? Did you read the books or do the movies?
I saw the first movie, but that was such a long time ago.
I know.
Who was your favorite? What side were you on?
I like Snape. Yeah, Potter. That guy. Yeah.
He's intimidating.
Yeah, I know. I usually go for the bad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's it. What kind of movies do you watch then if you hate Harry Potter so much? Which I've decided I'm going to tell people.
I watch a lot. I like The Princess Bride.
Really?
Yeah, that's
I love
my
that
favorite movie of all time.
Yeah, Princess Buttercup was here recently.
Was she really?
Yeah.
Up until a little bit ago, I thought I was going to marry Inigo Montoya, and then I realized that he's actually on Homeland now.
Yeah, he is.
Probably married to someone else already, and I...
No, he's got a beard now, too. I mean, a different beard. I mean, Inigo Montoya was like, hey, it's like a little nippy beard,
right.
And now it's a big kind of, real beer type of beard.
Right. Like there might be food or something.
There'll be food in there, yeah. And maybe an owl. Do you like owls?
Not that big. The beard is not big.
Oh, it's pretty big. You can get really small owls now because of iPods.
Baby tiny owls.
Have you ever seen a baby owl? Is there anything as cute as a baby owl?
I've not seen one before, but I'll go look after.
No, don't you? They're protected.
Oh, okay. Do you have some here? Is there like an owl closet for like the wig closet?
No, there's no such thing as the owl closet. I'll show you afterwards.
There is, isn't there?
No, there's no owl closet. Like, if you could be any type of bird at all, though.
You know, one of the things I learned on the road...
A pony? You'd be a pony? No. I'd be a pony, too!
One of the things I learned on the road was to make bump keys, so technically I can pick any lock. So if you have a locked cabinet of owls, I'm going to find it before I leave.
You can pick it. Like, so that thing with the handcuffs, you can do that?
Yeah, totally. I did that in the movie.
I know, but I thought it was maybe, CGI.
That wasn't fake. No, that was the real deal.
Yeah, come on. Like, if you were in Vegas and they put you in a tank underwater with handcuffs on, you could undo the handcuffs and escape?
Yeah, totally. I mean, I'm very good at it. And you can take a house key and you can file down all the grooves and make a bump key and you can use it to open almost any door.
Is a bump key a sex thing? Is that
No, it's not a sex thing unless you're unlocking a sex cabinet, I guess. Like...
So it is a sex thing.
So it's kind of maybe everything always gets back to
Weren't you worried when you were living amongst the anarchists off the grid? Weren't you afraid? Did you need a weapon with you?
I had a knife and mace.
Can you fight with a knife?
Pretty well, yeah, actually.
Really?
Yeah. I also trained...
Kind of awesome, really.
I also trained in Krav Maga for a while, so I felt like I could handle it. I felt like I could.
Yeah. So...
But I never met a bad anarchist. I liked everybody I met.
Really?
Yeah, I never needed to bust out any of my moves.
Didn't they kill Archduke Ferdinand or something at some point?
Honestly, it's really the capitalists you need to know Krav Maga for.
Don't say that. This is CBS. It's teeming with capitalists. This is the epicenter of the corporate structure.
Why didn't someone warn me that?
Yeah, they're looking at us right now. They're watching us right now. They've got eyes in the rhinoceros.
No. Am I going to get ejected from my seat or, like, dumped into some...
No.
Did the floor open
that would be great.
That would be
if I was like a Bond villain?
Yeah, if you just didn't like the guest and you're like...
I'd love that.
Yeah, you would.
I would have used it, too.
Wouldn't you?
I would, yeah.
Who would you have used it on?
Howie Mandel. Yeah. I would just, like, go like that.
Yeah.
I would just, like, so, have you ever met my piranha fish?
And the seat just spins around and dumps into a cavern of piranha.
Favorite James Bond? Who's your favorite James Bond?
I don't really watch those movies.
Really? You were doing so well with me.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, okay, I mean, I've seen one or two. I think Sean Connery was pretty hot.
There, you're fine. You're back.
Okay?
It's okay, yeah.
This date is making me a little nervous.
It's not a test. It's not a test. It's not like at school, which your dress is a bit like.
You're not my student, and I'm not your teacher.
Oh, no, ma'am. No, you are not. No, I never had any teachers look like you at all. In the Scottish comprehensive system of the 1970s, it was against the law for teachers to be attractive, I think.
Really?
I think so. It was something they were trying out.
What kind of teachers did you have?
They were very brutal.
Brutal,
yeah.
Which is a combination of
brutal and beautiful. I rather like it. You were very quick to get me there when I made a mistake. When you're like, oh, brutal, ha ha ha.
No, I liked it. I thought it was a mashup. I thought it was on purpose.
It is.
You were creating a new language.
Mashup. That's what I do here.
Yeah.
We're out of time, you know.
We are?
Well, not you and I, but the show. Yeah.
Oh, no, let's keep going.
We can.
Okay.
You want to plug the movie a bit more?
No.
Okay. I think that's good.
You do?
Yeah, I think it shows you're confident in the movie.
The movie's good.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
You just did it there, didn't you? You just plugged it a bit
without... That was a secret plug.
Yeah, no,
I made it look like I wasn't
What do they call that secret plug thing again? A bump key? Is that what they call it?
Yes, that's exactly what they call it. Yeah. I'll teach you how to make one after if you want.
Okay. You gotta go. Say goodnight.
Good night.
We'll be right back. Brit Marling, everybody. Brit Marling. Tear it up.
No!
Yes! Yes!
Can I see what's on it?
No!
Those are our clues.
No, there are no clues. From now on, it's all white snow, never been trodden in.
Okay, bring it on.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
You look great.
Thank you.
And I'm sorry I screwed up the title of the movie, I Origins.
So have you seen it or have you not seen it?
I have not seen it.
You better go see it this weekend.
Yeah, I will. Is it opening this weekend?
Oh, it opened last weekend.
Right, I was out of town, but this is now...
What were you doing?
I was in Comic-Con last weekend.
You were?
Yes.
And what happened at Comic-Con?
Things. I moderated the Game of Thrones panel. Game of Thrones!
If I make that gesture, will it make that sound too?
If you say Game of Thrones. Yeah.
Game of Thrones. Good to know.
Yeah, there you are then. So if you ever need that in your life or you need attention in a restaurant, do that and the noise will happen.
The noise will happen.
Yeah, the waiter will be like, what the hell? And then you'll come on over. And
So if I'm on like a first date and it's not going that well and I just do Game of Thrones, will it turn into love at first sight, do you think?
No, it might turn into a horrible bloodbath though. Have you ever seen that show?
I saw the pilot and there was too much blood for me.
Yeah, well, if there's too much blood in the pilot, then you're best to get out then.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, no, tell me about what happens in I Origins, though.
Well, it's a story about two scientists who think that they can prove reincarnation.
What?
Through the study of the eye. So they go on this journey to find his lover from the past, who he thinks has been reincarnated in India.
Now, the reincarnation, do you come back as an animal, or is it always a human?
Always a human.
Oh,
No, you know, this could be just
come
early on in their investigation. You know, I mean, you could come back as Jeff, for instance.
Well, I think the thing about Jeff is the whole premise is he never really left.
He never really came back.
Yeah. Do you believe in reincarnation? Come on.
I think it's probably not that literal, you know?
Right.
I think you maybe turn into, like, some sort of energy field that becomes part of a tree or something.
Well, I think that, you know, everything in the universe exists. All your molecules were, you know, sadly not always composed as you, which seems a terrible mistake.
Right. We're stardust.
Yes, and when you break down, you become other things.
Yeah.
For example, you and I could have been part of the same person at some point.
Right, or the same star, or the same tree.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're getting really poetic today.
Well, we are poetic.
Yeah,
We're poetic people.
You are, yeah.
I am quite poetic.
You're kind of a poem of a man, yeah.
I am. Do you read poetry?
I read a lot of poetry.
Do you really? What kind of poetry do you read?
I'm reading a lot of Raymond Carver right now.
Holy crackers.
Yeah.
That's clever. Yeah.
I'll send you a copy.
Okay.
Yeah. I heard you're into, have you been reading the Red Book? I heard something about
the young thing? Yeah, I've got a copy of it. Well, it's in German, so I haven't been reading it that much, but...
Yeah, you don't have somebody who maybe could translate for
Well, I have a German in my house who comes round and, you know... talks about...
You just look at the pictures.
Yes, I do, actually.
Yeah.
Well, the calligraphy is spectacular.
It's stunning.
Unbelievable, right?
Yeah.
And then, we're talking about the Red Book?
Yeah. You started it.
Did I?
Yeah, you said we were stardust.
No, you said that.
Well, you said we were molecules, like, from all through time, or you...
Well, it's just that I don't know. It's not often Carl Jung comes up when we're talking in here. I mean, I'm happy that he has. I love Jung. He was insane and brilliant.
He was insane and brilliant.
Yeah, I think he was probably insane, though.
Have you been analyzed before?
Why, yes, I have. Are you, This is not a pipe.
Is that not a snake?
No. What are we doing, audience? You don't know. Just go ahead and clap. I received analysis. Why only today? Once a week I get analysis.
What did they tell you today?
Oh, just some stuff.
You don't want to share? Is it like patient, confidentiality?
Well, I think it's more about, your dirty laundry, really, isn't it? I mean, do you get psychoanalysis?
I have, yeah.
But you stopped?
I stopped.
Why? I'm intrigued by that.
Yeah, well, because I started traveling a lot, and I felt like I was doing my therapy on the plane, honestly, I would just watch a lot of movies and cry a lot in the movies, and I felt like I was just working it out in the movies. Even a romantic comedy can make you weep on a plane, I think. You could be watching Bridesmaids.
Yes, planes make people very emotional.
Yeah. So
that's true. There's a study done on that.
I was getting my emotional sort of exercise just flying around places.
No, I disagree. I don't think that works. I think stopping analysis is like saying, I used to brush my teeth, but I'm fine now.
You think I should go back?
I think that if you're prone or receptive to that kind of thing, then it's an act of self-robbery not to.
That's interesting. Yeah.
I think that you would clearly respond to it very, very well. You're undoubtedly very, very clever. Why not investigate yourself a little bit
Okay,
more?
I'm going back.
Good. But
Thanks for that.
But get a good therapist. It's very important.
Do you have a recommendation?
Yeah, I do, actually. Yes,
You do?
I do. Are you in Los Angeles?
Yeah.
Well, I'll talk to you afterwards
about
this. I mean, very, very clever person.
Okay, I didn't think that was going to happen today, but I'm glad it has.
Well, you see, you've got to remain open to the possibilities of life.
I'm totally open.
Yeah, well, hooray for that. Got to do the job. So where have you been traveling around to then? Anywhere exciting?
London. I was in London for 6 months.
Oh, that's absolutely top-notch.
Yeah. Have you lived there?
I did. I used to live there, yeah.
You know what's crazy about London is they have a very different culture around drinking there.
Oh, yeah, they like to.
They like to get annihilated because the pub closes at 11. So it's just like a race to get really drunk before the pub closes. So right around like 10:30, 10:45.
West End of London? Crazy.
Yeah, totally.
The streets run chunky with vomit.
Yeah.
They really do.
They actually
it's
do.
unbelievable. The level of public drunkenness in London is spectacular. And remember, I've been to Boston. I mean, it's unbelievable, right?
Worse than Boston. Yeah, I think you kind of don't know in the streets whether people are having fun or they're running from something terrible that has happened. It's
a little of both, I think.
Yeah.
It's well, I wish I could talk to you longer, but unfortunately, it's commercials time.
What are they
Well, do you want to stay for the end of the show? We can
Yeah.
sneak in a little extra bit then.
Let's do.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll be right back after this.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Greg?
We're back on. Yeah. But you can still talk. We're just talking about transpersonal psychology.
Yeah, I was going to explain what that is, which is this idea that we're kind of all connected. So rather than just looking at the psychology of the individual, you're looking at a kind of more of a collective.
Well, that's a Jungian idea, isn't it? The collective unconscious. Yeah. Although that apparently, he stole it from somebody else. But
who did he steal it from?
Well, someone else in the collective unconscious, I suppose. Yeah.
Clearly, yeah.
No, I don't think he would have done that. I don't see that.
I usually don't believe those stories about theft. Like when they say that Shakespeare stole...
Oh, yeah. Uh-oh.
I think it's all written by one guy.
Yeah. One guy couldn't have written all this. Oh, really? Why not? He had a pen, you know.
Probably lots of paper.
Yeah, tons of paper. And the interesting thing about how Shakespeare wrote, like all the comedies were written before his son's death. And all the tragedies were written afterwards. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's fascinating. His whole, psyche changed after the death of his son.
And then he started writing tragedy. What was his first tragedy?
I think it was Hamlet. His son's name was Hammett, I believe. And then he wrote Hamlet. I think that was the first one, but I'm not a scholar.
Do you know when I was younger, I used to do these plays where I would mix Shakespeare with the best music videos on MTV, and I would mash them up together, and I would charge my neighbors lots of money to come see them. And I did one that was Michael Jackson presents Hamlet, and so like...
Sounds like a thriller.
It was. Yeah. The ghost would come out, and then it would break into like everyone doing the Thriller dance, and I would charge my neighbors like $20 to come see it. And
where the hell did you grow up?
Well, the thing was, I would cast their kids in the play. So if they wanted to come see the play, they had to pay. I made a fortune. I'm broke by comparison.
We'll get on. Oh, listen, we gotta go. The show's finished.
Oh.
Sorry, Michael. Good night, everybody. Good night.